Those are the wars we've done. You had a question?
Yeah, I do, and this will sort of bring it all back to the whole idea of this design. First of all, thank you.
Yeah, no, I do agree with this.
It's great. It's great. I was just going to say, this has been an amazing panel. I love all the diverse views. It's really been terrific, and so thank you. I want to just maybe end this on the sequestration, because you're talking about the use of economics, which I agree with. But we have to get our economy going to make sure that we can actually have that leverage. The defense budget, I believe, is actually 19%. Defense takes up 19% of the budget, not 65%.
Discretionary.
Oh, okay.
Discretionary a little. That's not what the problem is.
Yeah, 50% of the sequestration that comes through is in defense, though. And so, but I think what a lot of people miss is we're not just talking, potentially the military and the Boeings and what. What we're talking about are a lot of the mom and pops who give the supplies, and a lot of these are women-owned businesses, in fact.
The assumption is that the sequestration tax will be a million and a half directly lost jobs. And then it'll devastate probably a number of communities in Florida and in other states, and then the ripple effect of those people won't have their jobs. That means they won't go to movies, they won't buy a new car, they won't, they won't go to dry cleaners, and so then there's that sort of ripple effect that goes on, probably, even though the federal budget might be smaller, what it will do is have a shrinking effect on the economy.
We'll talk about that.
No reason to justify it.
And putting it all together as we close up this panel, as you give your comments, end it with, where do you see us going? What are some suggestions you think, either to the Congress or to our local elected, as to what we ought to do, or the American people, what we ought to get behind and make it better for our country?
Well, I'll go to the question about sequestration to start with, and a little bit of self-promotion. The Center for Security Policy, where I'm a fellow, has actually conducted a study. You might want to go online and look at that. I'm sorry I don't have the exact URL for you, but go to the Center for Security Policy, and there is a breakdown by representatives in Congress, by district, of all the economic effects if sequestration does take place in January. The jobs lost, per district across the entire United States. As Casey said, it is going to be devastating for local economies. And if we think that the economy is now getting maybe perhaps starting back on its feet, this will just absolutely slam it down again to a point where there will be rising unemployment again. Many, as you said, the small family-owned businesses, under 50 employee businesses across the country, as well as larger ones, are going to lose massively in terms of jobs. So I absolutely, to wrap it up, support that our economy needs to be number one. Without a strong economy, as all the panel members have said, we are nowhere. If our sovereign debt is being held by countries that are not friendly to us, that is not a strong position to be in. But then secondly, I would encourage our national leadership, national security leadership, congressional, and down to the state level, of course, as well, to focus also on the threat from Islamic Jihad and Sharia, because those things are infiltrating our society right now, as we speak, infiltrating our legal system. And once that is inside the legal system, it does damage to the entire fabric of society. So both of those things, I think, are paramount.
One point I'd like to make. Please be respectful.
The minute you go to bed, you pay taxes. You pay taxes for the lights you turn on, for the coffee that you make, for the sheets that you buy, for the gas, either the car tax or the fuel tax and airline tax. But cradle to grave, we are paying taxes. We're paying enough taxes. How we're using those taxes is the question. And the strength of our economy. But just to say, actually, I want to end on I want to end on the corporation. We shouldn't demonize, first of all, we shouldn't demonize the private sector. We shouldn't demonize the people who do that. We want to be an aspirational people. And I think there are more opportunities. First of all, I want to take it back to the 2 points that I made. Educate, everything is, the platform is education. People are educated, they can make lots more informed decisions. And we are all being educated here today. Investing in, yes, we can invest in education, you don't have to investigate in millions to teach our children. But the partnership between the public and private sector, I think, is really important. And it is a growing trend in our government that we are, or in our country, we are working more collaboratively on issues, particularly global concern, and investing in women. And that's the point that I want.